Quick disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. This is intended just to be entertainment and educational in nature. Please do your own research and tread lightly. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my channel, the Unrealized Millionaire. Just wanted to do a quick update. So I took two screenshots today of my trading bot and its progress. In the morning, before I left for work around 11 a.m., I was at total profits USDT. I'm gonna make sure to put on the screen so that you can see them. So around 11 a.m., I was at, reading from the top to the bottom, I was at plus $2.11, almost $2.12, and I was sitting at $99.24 in USDT. And you can see the curve and how it goes up and it comes down, and there are different points and positions at where it is. Now, before I move on to the other screenshot, this is the part where I'm going to ask you for a little bit of help. What am I looking at? What is this? Obviously I can understand the gist, of course, right? But I'm having trouble really understanding where I'm at, because it says on one it says the total profit was $2.83, but then up at the top it says $2.19. So it doesn't really say. Obviously the 7 days, it says, right here 7 days, and it says 30 days and 90 days. I've only been running this bot for 5 days and 6 hours. The earlier one obviously would be 4 days and like 5 hours or something like that. And then this next screenshot you can say that I just took right now. I am sitting at plus $3.74 for a total of $99.163 in USDT. And the graph you can see is extended. It's a little bit longer. You can see that dip from the previous one, and it goes out further, right? So just wanted to share this with you. The total arbitrages that have been, I've had a total of 28 arbitrages in 24 hours for a total of 71 arbitrages in the span of the 5 days and 6 hours. So I'm not entirely sure what it is that I'm going to do on the next step. I'm thinking about keeping the $100 in here. Having the $100 in here and just leaving it there, but I'm not entirely sure how the sliding scale works. So I know that it's a spot trade, and it buys low and it sells high, right? But what happens if and I'm asking this question generally because I don't know the answer, right? So I'm hoping that one of you guys knows and can kind of tell me. I'm running the app KuCoin, posted right up here, up on this side here. So I'm running KuCoin. So anything that you could any kind of help that you can give me, or any kind of advice to see if I'm doing something wrong or if everything's going great. Looks to me like it's going great, but I digress. I'm not entirely sure, or haven't been convinced. I haven't been able to convince myself what is the next step that I should do here. Should I just leave this $100 in here and just continue to write it out, just to see what happens? And what I mean by just to see what happens, I'm uncertain if okay, let's give an example here. So if I'm at $1 and $1.10, and there's a window where it sells or buys at $1 and sells at $1.10, and it does that over and over. When it hits $1.10, it sells, and when it goes to $1, it buys, right? Well, what happens if the Ethereum, or the bake in this instance that I'm buying, goes up an entire dollar, goes to $2 and $2.10? Am I out of that position because I'm still down here? The parameters are still set at $1, or does it go by the window, like the difference of the window? Like, is it a sliding scale, which it would be 10 cents, right? So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. If it's the latter, where it's the spread of the 10 cents, whether it's $1 and $1.10, or if it's $2 and $2.10, if it's that window that it matches, right? So still learning, still have a lot to learn. Everything seems to be going great. If you can remember correctly, I started with $100 I put into this KuCoin account. It whittled down to $93 or $92 because of fees or whatever. I still haven't been able to figure out. I also haven't been putting much work into it, to finding out how that what $8 or $7 and some change broke down into fees. It's not very important to me. I can definitely look it up for you though if you are interested. Let me know in the comments below if you're curious to know why KuCoin took $7 from the beginning. But anyways, all the way back up to $99.16 at the moment. Um, yeah, I'm just anxious to see where it goes from here. But the reason why I wanted to do this quick, the reason why I wanted to do this daily update was because I wanted to share something with you, something that has been concerning me, and that is something very boring, right? Taxes in regards to Bitcoin, and I haven't really seen any other YouTube or the people that I follow on the YouTubes really be able to answer this like with um, a clear answer, and I still haven't, right? But I am taking a course, a Udemy course, a really cool course. If you're interested in knowing what course it is that I'm taking, or the courses that I'm taking to get to the 50 hours of learned material or of content that's consumed, they are all or they, excuse me, all of the content that I'm consuming that I'm counting towards the 50 hours is actual Udemy courses, not just compiling YouTube videos. So they are, in my opinion, high quality courses. But I guess that's to be seen, right? Anyways, the guy had a section on crypto tax strategies and what people should do. And I did learn a lot, and I wanted to share with you. He had 5 different strategies to consider when you're taking the taxes into account and how you pay Uncle Sam and the tax man. Okay, the first one was be a long-term investor, 1 year or more. Basically, that goes to the information that I already know about capital gains tax. That your capital gains tax is lower if you have holdings for longer than 365 days, a calendar tax year, right? So that was pretty basic, pretty simple to follow. I usually hold stuff for more than a year, anyways. Number two. Number two that he had recommended says immediately put that money aside in fiat currency. So that means that if you basically what this was saying was that if you make $1,000, put X amount away. I would say 30 to 45% of that gain. So if you made $1,450 of it, you'd put away in fiat. And he wanted to emphasize that you don't take the 450, the 45 to 30% of the thousand and buy more cryptocurrency. That's not the way to do it. You have to put it aside for the taxman because you're going to be hit with a tax burden. He had a quick story of somebody that he knew that was, I can't remember what his profession was, but the gentleman made $47,000 a year in his 9 to 5 in his day job. But trading cryptocurrency was very successful. He made over 150 or 170,000 dollars in fiat currency, and he didn't put anything aside. And then he got hit for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure how it was recorded, but he got hit with a $50,000 tax bill. Well, I don't feel sorry for that guy at all because his claim was, according to his to the guy that got hit with a $50,000 tax, he said he had no idea about taxes. That's a very poor excuse. That is unexcusable and cannot serve it. How do you, if you live in the United States, which this man did according to the report, how do you not know about taxes? Come on, man. You know about taxes. Don't play dumb, So I didn't feel bad for that guy at all. Pay your taxes. The third suggestion that he had was always keep records of your buy and sell orders. And he said that most exchanges, now he didn't specify centralized or decentralized exchanges, one or the other, right? But those exchanges should have records of your buy and sell orders. But he said keep meticulous records of all this stuff, which is pretty normal. If you trade with a regular brokerage account, they usually send you I forget the form, a 1099 form to pay your taxes because you got to pay Uncle Sam, right? His fourth recommendation, clear as day. Hire professional help. One thing that I am learning is that cryptocurrencies is not classified as income. it's classified under the tax code, and I forget the actual tax code, but if I find it, I'll put it up here in the window. Or if you're interested in more information, let me know and I'll find it for you. But it's considered property, like a stock is, but it doesn't behave like a stock, right? It behaves a little differently, but the asset class is considered property. Um, Not a tax professional, I'm not exactly sure what the biggest difference of those are, but I can only imagine that you might not be able to take losses on property, or as much losses. Everything falls under the tax code. Is very complicated, and I'm not going to pretend to know everything, the ins and out of the tax code, right? So seek professional help, but I can only imagine that if it isn't a currency, that it isn't tangible cash, that it's considered property, that there's going to be different it's going to fall into a different category or different rules for that asset class, right? And the last one, which is pretty normal for people of wealth that have wealth, is that they gift a lot of their assets and their wealth, and they gift it to loved ones at a certain amount per year, so that they can lower their tax burden, essentially. Anyways, that's all that I have for today. Again, you're watching my channel, the Unrealized Millionaire. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.